Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. Pardon my hand appearing in front of the camera, just making sure everything hasn't frozen on me. We're going to take a break from using a little bit of brain power today, as we're going to play the Guild of Merchant Explorers by AEG. This one has us exploring the various kingdoms of Tigome, and once again we are headed to Avenia for this one. Now, I had Dragonbane all set up and ready to go on the schedule, but Stalingrad Advance to the Volga this morning took a little more brain power than I thought it would. So I decided I was going to give that a break. So I decided I wanted to play something a bit simpler instead. So that's what we're doing here with the Guild of Merchant Explorers. We have a few things left we need to do. We need to reveal our goals for the game, and first goal that we've got on Avenia is to explore 3 ruins along the border of the map. 10 if we get it first, 5 later. So the ruin spaces are these spaces, so we definitely want to get villages out as fast as we can over in that neck of the woods. Next up, discover villages on 3 different lands. And finally, discover a village on a region of 5 spaces or larger. Okay. So I think with that, we are all set. So let's jump right into the game. I've got the basic exploration deck right here, so we'll give this a quick shuffle. We are, of course, starting from the center of the map, which I believe is the capital space. So we're just going to give the exploration deck a quick shuffle. And a cut. And let's see what our first exploration space is. Our first exploration is 2 in the desert. So I think our only 2 that we have available to us are these 2, and I will get a coin for covering up the desert space, for covering up a coin space. Then next up is Arrow 1. So we get an Arrow 1 power, which gives me gives me one of these investigate cards, and I get to immediately activate it. So I draw 2, pick 1, and I get to use it immediately. We'll give these a shuffle as well. And 2 cards. First power up we have to choose from is to explore any number of connected grassland, desert, and mountain spaces in a straight line. Or explore up to 4 sea spaces, then explore up to 2 coin spaces adjacent to those spaces. Well, I think we're going to take the explore up to 4 sea spaces, then up to 2 sea spaces adjacent to those spaces. That'll be our Arrow 1 power, and we get to activate that immediately. So we will go... We've got to be along the edge of the board for that goal. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we get to explore coin spaces adjacent to those sea spaces. Unfortunately, we've only got 1 to pick from, which is this grassland up here, which we could still use to potentially get a village down here. So that'll give me 2 coins for exploring that space. So we've got a total of 3 coins, and we actually have our any terrain space still available, and actually that should be right there. So our next card up is another 3 water spaces. So that'll let me go 1 for ruins, 2 and 3. I believe that is a ruin space, right? Yes. And that is connected to the edge of the board, so I do get that, which means I get a treasure out of that. So we'll give the treasures a quick shuffle as well. There we go. Still fairly new sleeves from the feel of it. And a cut. Okay. So our treasure that we get here is... Okay, I gotta see what the... Is that just we get to put an explorer down? Immediately place an explorer on any space adjacent to your previously placed explorers or villages, following the golden rules of exploration. Okay, so we do get to put an explorer down. Does that get shuffled back in? Treasure cards are scored at the end of the game, so we get to place an explorer. Question is, where do we want this explorer to go? We've got a couple of ways to make sure that we just get that we can get a village down in this grassland. And I think we are going to take advantage of it. So that's what we're going to do there. Our next exploration is 2 of any space. Given that I've still got the 2 grassland available, I'm going to go... we've got the 2 of any space. Oh, no, we don't. We still have the 2 grassland available, though. So I am going to go 1, 2. So I'll get 2 coins for putting down on this space. And then I do get another treasure since I explored that ruin space. So our next treasure that we get is a vase. This is a set card. 1 at the end of the game gives us 1 coin, 2 for 4, 3 for 9, 4 for 16. Alright, next exploration for the era is a single mountain space. I think we'll put that down. That's a village. I will need that momentarily, but we do get to explore a mountain. We'll put that down. It's going to be coming off the board ultimately anyway. We'll put that down here, I guess. And then our last card is the 2 grassland space. There's the 2 grassland cards, so I will put that down right here, and that'll give me a village in the grassland. Because I've explored those 2 ruin spaces, I will have to get markers for those. But now where do I want to put a village down? Because I can put a village down on this grassland. I'm going to put that down. I'm going to put the village down right here. So that is the end of the era. I'll get my treasure markers for these 2 spaces that I explored. Right, then we return all of these back to our cup. And then I'll get the Era 1 and 2 cards now. So when Era 1 comes up, that says we'll be able to, when we get the Era 1 card, we'll get to use our Era 1 power again. And then when I believe it's when Era 2 comes up. Yep, we'll place that on the left coin spot. Okay, so we need these 2 era cards. We'll give that a quick shuffle. Okay, so I'm hoping there's a way. So yeah, if we get the Arrow 1 card and the 3 Ocean card, we can get over to this ruin space down here. But I need to get them in the right order is the only problem. Okay. Well, I need to get them before Era 2 comes up. So our next card, our first exploration for Era 2, is the 3 water. So we're off to a good start there. The problem here is as much as I want to detour to grab this ruin space right down here. Let me zoom in. Actually, so this is the ruin space I'm looking at, but I can't detour to it because I need to be able to get straight to that ruin. So I'm going to have to go 1, 2, 3. Then our next exploration card is a single mountain space. And the problem here is since I'm not adjacent to a mountain, I think I can just put it down anywhere. I just want to explore on a mountain space. Actually, no, I take that back. I do have a mountain space adjacent. I just have to go from the capital. So I'll put that down there and grab another coin. Then my next card is 2 desert. 2 desert. With 2 desert, let's go. Come here. Let's go 1, 2. That'll give me another coin and another way to get to this ruin space. Let's see what we get here, though. Actually, it'll actually be quicker to get there. So let's see what we get here. Era 2. So we do lose access to the 10 coins for the 3 ruin spaces. But I do get 2 more investigate cards. First up is explore up to 1 sea and 4 desert spaces in any order. Then explore up to 2 mountain and 3 grassland in any order. 1 sea and 4 desert. Or 2 mountain and 3 grassland. I think we're going to go with... I think we're going to take the 1 sea and 4 desert. That's in any order. So 5 explorers for that. So we'll go desert, desert, sea, desert, desert. We'll do it like that. Which then gives me a coin for covering that space up. It also gives me a desert village down here, which I will take that to go... We'll put that down here. Actually, those all stay there for the time being. But I also get a ruin space there. So the next treasure I get from the top of the deck is every 2 villages gives me a coin at the end of the game. So I do get the 5 coins for exploring 3 ruin spaces. So we'll get a 5 there. I'll make some change while I'm on this side. 5 singles, and a 5 is 10. I also need to get one of these for that ruin space that I've explored. And I'm going to take a quick drink of my Crystal Light because I feel my voice going a little bit, but not bad. Okay. So that's Era 2 coming up. That doesn't give me the 3 villages on different lands, villages on 3 different lands yet. Actually, it does give me a village on a region of 5 spaces or larger, though, because that desert is a 5, so we do get the 10 coins there. Alright, and I've got our next exploration card in hand. 2 of anything. So where do I want to go with this? I think we're going to go... Actually, I think the way we go here is we go mountain, mountain. That'll let me discover a village on the mountain space. I'm going to put that down. I'll put that down in the middle, but that will give me villages on 3 different lands. So that's another 10 coins. And now I've fulfilled all 3 goals. But I need to also make the coin milestone, which is going to be 90 coins since I'm playing on easy mode. Right. So let's see what we get here. Our next exploration card is our Era 1 power. So that lets me explore up to 4 sea spaces and then 2 coin spaces adjacent to them. So I need 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to bring the tokens on this side. So 4 sea spaces and then 2 coin spaces adjacent to them. Where do I want to go with that? Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 2 coin spaces are going to be... actually, I probably... maybe did I want to do this differently? No, not with grasslands still available. Let's go. We'll go 1, 2 to take the 2 coins, but I also get another treasure for the treasure space I covered up right here. So let me grab that over here as well. The treasure I get for that new space is another vase, so that's actually welcome. We've got 1 card left. It's the... Well, we know what this card is. It's the Grassland. It's the Twin Grassland. And I think we're going to go... There's nowhere we can go to just get a village. So I think we're going to set up with... I think we're just going to take extra coins. 1, 2. So we get another coin. And then that's the end of Era 2. So now all of our explorers return to the supply. Oop. Come on. There we go. And then now we get... I think we pull in both Era 3 and 1, 2, 3. Is it over? Each player gets ready for the next era. So, okay. So we actually have 4 eras that we're going through. So we need Era 3. Yep. All right, we'll give this a quick shuffle. Oop, I need the Era 3 card as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Which means we'll also get 1 more era power over the course of the game. Excuse me, by the way. I really do like Guild of Merchant Explorers. I kind of like this exploration theme with this game. It's also a very, as you can probably guess, it's also a fairly quick playing game. And a cut. And we're all set to go here. So our first exploration card of Era 3 is to Grassland. Let's see where I want to go with to Grassland. Let's go. Let's go 1, 2, and we'll grab a coin for covering up that space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go ahead and make some change. Then our next exploration card is our Era 1 power. So that's 4 sea spaces and 2 coin spaces adjacent to them. Let's see. So we are going to go. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 coin spaces are going to be these 2 mountains. We get 2 coins, and we get another treasure. Oop. That's what I'm trying to do. And the treasure we find here is get to put another explorer down, which will actually set us up to form another mountain village up here. So I'll put that villager down, that explorer down on a 2 coin space. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 is another 10. So we'll make change. We'll cash that in. Then our next exploration card lets us form the mountain village that we were setting up for up here. So that worked out very well. Then we'll put a village down right on the space we just created. Or on the village or the space we just explored. Next up, we can explore 2 of anything. So I think that's going to be it's going to be, we still have our 2 desert available, so we've got an option potentially of cashing in, of making a trade route connection. Let's go. So that was, what did we establish? That was 2 of anything. So let's go 1, 2. I'll cover up a 2 coin space. I was just double checking the trade route rules. Like I said, since we've got the 2 desert, since we've actually got a lot of desert exploration available to us, we're probably going to be making a trade route pretty soon. Like now, most likely. That's our 2 desert. Or we could just form another village down here, especially since I still have, since my Era 2 power hasn't come up yet. So I think we will wait on, are we going to wait on that to cash in, though? Or do I want to form or do I want to form it now? Yes, I think I will go ahead and make the... No, I'm not going to. I'm going to make the village first. So I'll make another desert village, which I'll put that down here. And then our next card is our Era 2 power. So that's explore up to 1 sea and 4 desert in any order. 5, 6. So We don't really have much for sea options that I want right now. So I guess we'll go... Let's go here for C, just in case my Era 3 gives me options for that. Then we'll go desert, desert. Actually, we'll do desert, 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 and that'll give me 2 more coins, along with a trading post, which when I connect 2 city spaces with explorers and no trading posts with an unbroken chain, I must complete a trade route between the 2 cities. Immediately multiply the values of the cities and earn coins equal to the result. So I connected 3 spaces, so that'll give me another 9 coins. I'm going to trade in a single and get a 10 back. Then I can put a trading route down on either city. Is that what that is? Yes. As Jester stops by, I saw you were doing a lot of ranking on Pub Meeple earlier. So which trading post do I want to put down here? I think I'm going to put a trading post down here. So way up here at this corner of the map. I don't know why I've got an extra explorer out. We've got 2 cards left. One of them is our 3 water. The other one is our Era 3 power, which is our Era 3 power. So now we'll block off both of these. And then we'll get 2 more investigate cards for Era 3. Should play this on BGA. Nice and easy to play and works all of the rules and keeps track of stuff. You know, I have been meaning to do some testing with Restream. I'm probably not going to get to that today, though, because there's actually one more cards and dice game that I'm going to do as kind of a sports stress test, but I'll see what I'm thinking about that. So maybe I'll look into using this game on BGA as a Restream test. But I just prefer the cards and the physical components. Still, good idea. Our first possible choice for investigate power is explore a grassland space, then up to 5 spaces adjacent to it. Then, our second power is explore up to 1 sea and 3 mountain in any order. Let's see, 1 grassland, then 5 adjacent, huh? Well, if I take the grassland and up to 5, that actually would give me another trade route down. That would give me another trade route right here because it can make another connection. So yeah, I think that's the one we're going to go with. We need another 6 of our explorers. Fortunately, the town right here is adjacent to one of our explorers, so we can put that down. But we have to go up to 5 adjacent, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that'll give me another coin. Actually, that'll give me another 2 coins. But as I mentioned, I also make another trade route because I've got trade route between here and here, which will be another 9 coins. So that'll let me cash in a single, get a 10 back. 3, 4, 5. To get another 5. And then which trade route do I want to put down? I'm going to make that into a trade route. So I need a desert trading post for that. Which this one will work. So we'll do that. Okay, and as you can probably guess, our last card is our 3 water. So that will actually let me do some exploring way out here in the middle of nowhere compared to what I've been doing over here. So 1, 2, 3. That'll give me another treasure. So I'll grab the treasure. Let's see what we get here. We find every mountain village gives us a coin at the end of the game. Okay. Alright, so that is the end of Era 3, which means all of my explorers return to the supply. And we'll be getting ready for Era 4 here very shortly. Let's see, so that's up there. And now we need all 9 of the cards because we're set for the last era of the game. So we'll give these a shuffle. Let's see, we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65 coins. So hopefully we'll have enough to clear our goal for the game of 90. Hopefully we'll get enough here to clear that goal. But we will have to see. Give this one more quick shuffle. And a cut. And let's do some exploring. First card up for Era 4 is 2 Desert. Let's see, 2 Desert. Where do I want to go with that? Let's go. Let's go 1, 2 to get a coin. I'm probably going to need all the coins I can find here. So I'll have to reach for the investigate cards, but I don't need those. Next up is a mountain space. I do need more mountain villages, but I'm probably not getting to them. So I'm actually going to explore down here. Maybe try to work my way down here as a possibility. So my next card is our Era 3 power triggers. So that's 1 grassland, then up to 5 adjacent. So actually that kind of works out here. 5, 6. So I'll start off with this grassland space on a city. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll give me another coin for covering up a mountain space. Next card up, 2 of anything, which I think 2 of anything looks like that mountain space down here. So that'll give me another coin, and it'll let me form a village, which I'll make this space into a village. And have I not been gaining coins? We're probably supposed to have been gaining coins for forming villages. I'm just going to double check that. Yeah, so let's say I think we discovered probably 2 in Era 1. Then we have a total of 6 villages. We just discovered 1 here, so let's go, we'll say 2 in each. So we'll say 2 in each because that probably sounds about right. So we got 2 coins for the ones in Era 1. 4, actually, we'll say 4 for the 2 in Era 2. And we'll say 1 for the 1 in Era 3. Yep, I just remembered that. And 4 coins for the one we just discovered. I'll make some bigger coin denominations here to make counting a little easier. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To get another 10. Let's see, I have another 5 that I can... I have another 10 that I can cash in. 5 and 5 is 10. 2, 3, 4, 5 that I can cash in for 5 10s that I can cash in for 50. Okay. We're all taken care of there. So our next exploration card is 3 water. So where do I want to go with 3 water? There's probably not real good places to go right now with 3 water. Let's go... 3 water, huh? I guess let's go 1, 2, 3. That's how we'll do that. And then our next exploration space, our next exploration, is the era 1, 2, 3. So we can trigger one of our powers again. And then we cover all of those up. Good thing we met those goals fairly quickly. So we can trigger one of our powers again. The question is, which one do I think I need here? Let's see. I think if we go... Let's see. We've triggered 3. Do we need that again? Explore grassland, then up to 5 adjacent. You know what? I think we can work with that. We'll only get 4 out of this, but I think this will be fine. So we'll explore there. We've also got the 2 grasslands still available. So we'll take that. We're going to trigger era 3 again for 1, 2, 3, and 4. I will get 2 coins for covering up 2 coin spaces. Let's see, our next exploration card is our Era 2 power. So that's up to 1 sea and 4 desert spaces in any order. So 1 sea and 4 desert, huh? Oop, 3, come on. 4, 5. So 1 sea and 4 desert in any order. Let's go with... We'll do that for sea. Then desert, desert, desert. And it's any desert spaces. Desert. We do make a village here. That'll give me 4 coins. I will remember. I'll trade a 1 in. I'll put a 1 in, get a 5 back. If I can ever get my hands on it. I've also made another trade route between this 3 and this 2, so that'll give me another 6 coins. And I will put a trade route down. I'll put a trade route down here, way over toward the center of the map. So we've got 2 cards left. Our second to last, our penultimate card of the game is our Era 1 power. So up to 4 sea spaces, then 2 coin spaces adjacent to those. Well, this will work. This will actually work out. Do they have to be in a line? No, they don't. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 2 coin spaces adjacent to those sea spaces. That'll be 1, 2. That'll give me another 4 coins. And a treasure for hitting a ruin space. So our next treasure is every grassland village worth a coin at the end of the game. And we didn't form any new villages, I don't think. And I don't think, well, I was going to say, I think we can form 2. So that's 2 grassland. Do they have to be adjacent to each other? That's my next question. Do not have to be adjacent to each other or within the same region. So I think we will be able to form 2 new grassland villages, because we're going to go 1, 2. Then we'll form a village here. and a village here. So that'll be another 8 coins, which I'll trade 2 singles in and get a 10 back. Again, mostly to make my math easier. 5 and 5 is 10. 5 tens is 50, and that's the end of the game. So now we tally everything up. Let's see here, right? Yes. So I was hoping there'd be a section of end of game, but I think it's all going to be fairly straightforward. So let's start off with our set of cards, our vases. We had 2 vases, so we get another 4 coins for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then for every grassland village, we get a coin. So we made 1, 2, 3 grassland villages, so that'll be another 3 coins. Then for every mountain village, we get a coin. So that was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then for every 2 villages, we get a coin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I assume I'm going to go with that rounding down, so that'll be another 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's everything accounted for. So let me total. I'm going to cash in some smaller denominations, get some larger to make my numbers, to make the counting easier. But I'm pretty sure we met our goal of 90 coins. That's another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so those 2 5s turn into a 10. And we ended up totaling a total of 119 coins. We almost would have won this game on normal difficulty, but as it is, we blew through it on easy. So that'll do it for this playthrough of the Guild of Merchant Explorers by AEG. I really enjoyed this game, especially when I need something small and quick, just to kind of give my mind a little bit of a break, especially which I needed that today after Stalingrad kind of went a little sideways on me. But this will definitely be coming back to the channel, and probably not in the not too distant future. Anyway, that'll do it. I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I do have one more game that I'm going to try to get to tonight, and yeah, that was a good game. I do have one more video that I'm going to try to get to tonight, so if I'm able to get to that, I will go ahead and plug everything that's coming up scheduled after that. Thank you for watching this video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications so you get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.